Good morning, guys. How's it going? I thought I was sitting here having my morning mud water, and I thought that I would hop on and talk to you about the astrology that's kind of taking place because today we have a very rare grand water trine. So what does that mean? It means that it's in the element of water, so it's emotional. And a trine aspect happens to be an aspect where it's very harmonious. So it means that three of these water planets, Jupiter, which is in its exaltation in Cancer, meaning it likes to be, it's its favorite place to be, is in a trine aspect with Saturn in Pisces that is trining the Sun in Scorpio. So this is some really, really potent, positive energy to move in the direction of growth and setting boundaries of our soul. Scorpio energy likes to transmute, right, likes to transform. It's the alchemist of the zodiac. And this energy provides some very positive energy to move forward in the direction that you're wanting to move forward in. Now we're wrapping up karmic cycles because Saturn has just dipped back into Pisces. It's a 30-year transit that's going to be wrapping up for by the time we get into next month. So this is like the last push of positive energy to move in the direction that you want to move in when it comes to the growth that we need for our soul and for our emotional landscape. And it's no coincidence that on the 20th of this month, on November 20th, we're going to have the new moon in Scorpio at 28 degrees, and it's also in a conjunction is Cazimi Mercury, so which is also trine Jupiter and Saturn. So this is some really, Scorpio energy likes to go beneath the surface. It's going to be most positive and impact Scorpio and water placements the most when you have your planets in and around the degrees of 25 degrees of the water signs to, I'd say, three degrees of the mutable signs. Um, Scorpio energy likes to go beneath the surface. So with Mercury also being Cazimi here, it's shining a light on things that need to transmute, needs to transform, new directions that we need to move in. It's shining a light on things that we are maybe too afraid to look at. It's going beneath the depths of the surface of the psyche, right? And the trine aspect is offering, if there's an area of our life that we are struggling with or that we know that we need to kind of transmute, or maybe it's an area of your life that you're not even recognizing and seeing, right? This new moon, and this week will shine a light on those areas that need to kind of be transmuted. Even like during the middle of the night last night, we had a yod figure to the moon between Uranus, Neptune, and it was the apex was to the moon in Libra. So, I think sometimes like our emotional landscape may be at odds with, needing to do the work that is necessary to evolve our authentic landscape with our highest spiritual center. The energy is really pushing us to move towards our highest spiritual sovereign being, right? Like, and what does that mean to you? And this grand water trine is going to be some really positive energy to kind of show us the way and show us what direction to move forward with. And, Mercury being retrograde is going to be, you know, Kazemi the Sun, so we can get some sudden, like, gifted wisdom that just kind of comes out of nowhere. I will also mention, that this new moon is in a direct opposition with the planet Uranus. So there's going to be for some very sudden, unexpected things that might come out of left field for you. Some tower moments. It could be also some very, like I said, Uranus is the planet of revolutionary ideas, unexpectedness. It could be chaotic or disruptive. So what I feel is kind of going to transpire is those who are like going down the path of spirituality already, those they may be gifted more sudden downloads that help this grand water trine kind of manifest what it needs to manifest in their lives, as opposed to maybe the people who are not necessarily living in alignment might get some sudden chaotic disruption that may transpire. Now, obviously, this is going to depend on which area this is hitting for your chart personally. Um, like we don't all feel the impact of everything so directly, but we will all feel the grand water trine that is transpiring. We will all be feeling some kind of positive, momentum to kind of like, you know, push ourselves into the direction that we know that we need to head in. But just one thing to kind of be mindful for is this direct opposition to Uranus, because Uranus can be that energy that can be a little bit chaotic, and it can also provide us very sudden, like a lot of sudden insights as well. And the thing about Uranus is like it's that energy that we cannot predict, right? It's expect the unexpected. So if you think that, it could be something that you're not even thinking about that may transpire. Anyways, with that being said, I thought that I would come on here and just, let you know what's kind of transpiring for this week. I happen to be a Scorpio myself, so I'm going to be utilizing this new moon energy in a way that I utilize this energy, especially for Scorpios, because we just received our Mars return as well, which is a new 2-year cycle of energy pushing us into a new direction that is very, very, very potent. Scorpio sun, moon, and rising can utilize this energy in a very positive way. Anyways, until next time, guys, take care.